Ganwian. God, Ganwian just ran away. He was hitting every. Obviously, his W is a point and click. Hit the point and click into get behind them, alt, hit the Q, and it's just like the damage output that he was getting as a tank is absolutely ridiculous. You start to see the hard engage from people like, you see the Scion with his alt Q, and it's like, oh, perfect, amazing. But then you get like Maokai. You see less and less Maokais in the game. You're like, well, what is Maokai? It's like war. What is it good for? In this case, it's Maokai. We don't see him anymore, and he's not all that. Ganwian, on the other hand, kind of makes you regret not playing the Maokai sooner. Interesting ban here with the Talon. I don't know. I think Talon is a good meta pick. You see the Galio ban as well.
Yeah, I think I'm not too sure if Clumsy plays Talon. Might just just in case, so that the Talon can't pick off the Sivir. Ooh, the Evelyn pick here coming in for Theatrics, another hard carry jungler here coming in. It'd be very interesting to see how she does in the early game pre-6. But who knows, after that level 6 power spike of her being permanently stealth,
right,
can make some really good fucking plays with that. So TBR coming in with the Vigar pick, I believe, being hovered. And
yeah, it's been hovered, and it's good.
And it's good, yeah. For mid, I think it's good pick overall. A lot of CC, a lot of damage. Very, very good late game.
What could happen here is we could still have a flex. This could be This could be Vigar support on top, and they haven't picked a mid laner. It's entirely possible.
Really, really good point here. Could also be Ornn support, Vigar top. I mean, there's a lot of flexes here, and Silas.
Let's go.
His first debut match here for TBR. Again, still unknown really where he's gonna go. Probably top, I think, in Ornn support.
That would make the most sense. Or you could do Silas mid. Silas mid is entirely possible. I think it depends on the OTP pick. Which Orianna.
Yeah. Oh boy. Woo.
You good over there?
The Orianna pick really taking my breath away here as I was choking on nothing. Classic. Orianna pick coming in here. I'm not really familiar with mid lane matchups. I think it could really go either way. Maybe Silas mid against the Orianna is a little bit better than Silas top against the Maokai. Not really sure here. I love how TBR is able to flex 3 positions, though. That's really cool, and that's, some games are one in pick ban. Maybe it's this one. Who knows,
I agree. It's really interesting to think about that. When you have 3 flex picks like that, what do you have so many ways to think about this. One, do you want to try and get the bunny? Do you want to try and get your bot lane? Go ahead and set up your bot lane for free win. Draven's one of those hard champions that can snowball. If you put him up against Sivir Thresh, he has a chance to snowball. I don't necessarily know. 2, do you want to have your solo laner? Like, do you want to have your solo laners get ahead? And you can match that up, against Orianna. I think Silas probably isn't awful. I would say, the ability to steal his ult is incredible. Or her ult, sorry. The one matchup I don't think would go well would be putting Silas up against Maokai. While stealing Maokai's ult would be really good for him. I don't see Silas in the 1v1 against the Maokai.
Yeah, I think, for me, I'm just kind of unsure of how a lot of these matches play out.
Yeah.
I will say, I think both teams have kind of, similar win conditions. I think both teams are kind of team fight oriented with the Ornn alt and, the Vigar Baby Cage Nocturne alt as well. And I think you know, OTP, obviously, you have the Ori ult, you have the Maokai ult, you have the Thresh, you have the Sivir, you know, they're all looking for, I think, 5v5s, you know, whereas last game we saw kind of two completely different comps. This game we're seeing two similar ones. Obviously, the Nocturne and the Evelynn might be able to pick both of them off, or might be able to pick both, you know, 80 carries off or something like that, but, you know, we'll see. It really all depends on how these players pick. Oh boy, I just saw Bear Jr. pull up the sound. Is that a soundboard, Bear? Oh boy.
What do we got?
I don't know, Bear, can you give us a sneak peek of some of the sounds we might be hearing in this game? No, we can't. I can't hear him.
I can't hear them. I'm gonna hit him as a guy.
Oh. Oh my god, yeah, I hear them.
It's over now.
Oh my god,
Hang
the
on,
Leroy one. Holy shit. Oh.
I heard the Dragon Ball Z one, that's all I need.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
You should just play that for the entire game.
Oh, BRB, gotta stop my puppy from eating guinea pigs. Hold on.
That's fine. I'll do a little bit of talking. Hey, sometimes it'd be like that. So what we're looking at here in chat. Oh, is that Naruto? Chat, same. That it is Naruto, chat. So you should just play that at the Naruto music. This is gonna be good. I'm looking at some of these soundboards. So taking soundboard requests. Is there a Waluigi, like the Waluigi wah?
Jesus.
Smurf.
God.
Yeah, dude. No, it's warm up. He's playing his norms.
What is
Dude,
the Blitz at?
Just a prank, bro.
God damn, it looks so nice and crisp. Holy shit. Is that something you download? The Blitz app?
Akatsuki music. The same.
Duh.
Sometimes it be like that, man.
Sometimes.
Where's
Be
a?
like that.
Hey, can we get RIP? Can we get some RIP Itachis in the chat? My boy didn't deserve to die. That's all I'm gonna say, dude.
Oh,
RIP
dude,
Itachi.
you just ruined it for me. I'm watching it right now.
Dude.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Shit. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Shit.
oh no.
Hey, spoiler alert. Go watch 7 Deadly Sins. Shameless plug. Go watch that on Netflix if you like overpowered characters anime. It's completely broken. Main character has no limits.
Rick rolling the goddamn shit. What is this?
And
Hair,
there's
though.
the
Can we
pod.
talk about Rick's hair? Holy shit, dude. I need some. Dude,
Can we
right?
talk about how this man buttons his top button?
Oh my
Is
god.
he wearing a tie?
Wait,
Yeah,
is
Bear.
this the pre-PMALCS Rimbo here? It's
This
got
song
it.
is
The
bone.
beardless Menbum. Can I get a Kappa shave the beard Menbum in the chat? If Menbum loses this game, will he shave his face? I'm making a straw poll right now. We're gonna take some votes. Hold on, it's coming out. Should
It's like a
Menbum
turtleneck. Is he wearing a
shave
turtleneck?
his Weird. Yes.
Dude, my man's wearing a turtleneck. How many people do you know that can pull off a turtleneck?
Ooh.
No, put on Y New Y.
What's why new why?
What? Are you
Straw
kidding me?
poll. Vote if Membung should shave his beard or
Just type in Y New Y. Yeah, that one. No, the first one. Hotshot GG. Yeah. No hotshot. Yeah. This is a go-to video, everyone. If you've never seen this, you're gonna love it.
Oh, I'm watching.
Go hotshot. Stop, please. Devon's already dead. What are they gonna do?
What is he doing?
Oh, here we go. Oh wait, if you look, you see Nunu in the jungle walking towards lane, and then you see Nunu walk away.
Why? Ah! I'm ripping out my hair! Holy shit!
I'm watching.
Why, Nunu? Why?
Holy fuck!
Hog champ, dude. Why, Nunu? Oh. Oh god, I'm not ready. Dude, there's nothing better than the Y Nunu Y. I'm just muting my fucking. I'm muting that. I'm just gonna go look at the game. Why? Ooh.
We're
Oh,
watching.
we got some. Oh. Oh, we got some interesting matchups here.
Wait. he's screaming. Oh. In game. All right.
Hey.
What?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oof. Okay, we're in it.
30
We are in it
seconds
early. What's your time at right now, man?
We got the
40. Oh, I'm a little bit ahead. 3. Okay, I think we're good. Bear and I are good.
Yep, I'm good. I'm good.
Sweet.
Thanks, Bear.
Thanks, Bear.
God damn, that's so crisp. Are your eyeballs bleeding?
You ever wonder if that's as sharp
minions have spawned.
as you see those spikes on Oriana's ball? You ever wonder if it's as sharp as that? Yeah,
Yeah,
something
they're
I wanted to get
just
into.
chilling.
Dude, it's just
Yeah,
DM.
they're
It's okay.
just like hanging. Nothing is gonna happen though. They're just gonna wait for the buffs. A lot different than last game, for sure.
Well, it's
Are they,
funny that
like-
you mentioned that, because it started off looking like there was going to be a hard level. They were sitting in the river brush, looking like it was going to be something serious, and you end up, yeah, we're not going to fight this.
Yeah, it's probably the safer way to go here. I'm very curious to see if Membung tries that early game pressure that he did last game. Probably not though, because he's not a Nocturne. Might be a little bit harder to do that, taking the enemy's buff and stuff, especially starting on this side of the map.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what we're going to be looking for here, though, I think the biggest thing is we're going to be looking for the, my opinion, interesting matchup is going to be Silas and in the top lane. Neither of these champions are carries. Oh,
God, we had the level 2 coming in for Jirachi and Slaga, and they're able to get a lot of good damage off. I thought there was going to be a death down there, actually. That's why I started talking. But yeah, wow.
that was well played. Definitely, playing balancing the game of your EXP bar. Well, I can go in and then get this level 2, throw my hook out, and look stylish.
Oh,
You know.
we got a little bit of a fight here coming in at red buff here. Theatrics is going to be feared away, but now Membung's charm. Oh, the flash coming in on a Theatrics. Both smites are coming in, but Ganglion was able to collapse and get first blood here.
That was a really good, you know, with Theatrics coming in with a really, you know, the well-timed charm, and especially Ganglion with his map presence, knowing, okay, so we're seeing him come down, or we're seeing this fight in the jungle. Oh
no, Piper gonna get hooked here and flash ignited here. Ornn is gonna have to flash, and he goes down to minions, I believe. The flash coming in for Jirachi here, and the Lancer is gonna be thrown, and Jirachi is gonna take it and get out safe. Wow. 3-0, 3 minutes in the game.
We are seeing a very big difference from what last game was. It was a little bit slower pace, a little bit more laid back. Let's take it easy. We're seeing One Trick Pony come right out the gate and say we're not playing around this game, and that to me is definitely a sign. You know, this is what we're looking for. This is going to be it's week 1. This is going to be a team to keep on your radar with how well they're playing right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, this early pressure is really going to be hard to kind of bounce back from. You know, Membung is going to have to make some pretty good ganks. Some of the solo laners here are going to have to really, you know, outplay their counterpart, which might be a little hard to do when, you know, the gold lead is swayed against you. So, yeah.
Hey, it looks like top lane is at least going a little bit better, you know?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, the CS, not really any difference right now here, but we have Theatrics coming in for a mid gank. Theatrics is going to flash away, but it's not going to be enough here. I mean, just so clean from the Evelynn, you know, who doesn't even have her ultimate yet. I mean, think about that, you know, like, and it looks like the warning pings are coming in. Evelynn here taking away some of Membung's farm, but
yeah, and we didn't see this at all last game. We actually saw the inverse. You know, we see Membung shutting down Theatrics in the early game. Here we have the inverse. Theatrics shutting him down so early. You know, getting these you know, early clears on his side of the jungle. The immense jungle pressure that we're seeing. It's absolutely crazy to see just the night and day from last game to this game in the jungle.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think Theatrics, you know, saw what happened last game and said, you know what, I'm not going to let it happen again this game here. And as he's pinging his bot lane to go in, the flash coming in onto Piper. Piper going to be burst down here, but it's not going to be enough here. Both of the Bung and the Relentless here are about half health here. But is there going to be a return gank from Membung here? We're about to find out here as the pings are coming in from OTP. They're looking for Membung and can't find him.
I think at that point, you know, it was a really good setup. It's just a matter of they knew what was coming next.
We had a fight at the top.
Yeah, quick skirmish up top lane, but like I was saying, you know, this bot lane. Oh
no, Membung here for the return gank here, but Ornn is gonna go down as he's so low. The ignite though coming on Jirachi, and Jirachi also goes down here. Hillary Clinton kind of baiting out the Maokai top lane, though. He's going to be brought down to half health, heal up a lot of it, as he has Conqueror as well. Interesting rune to take on the Silas. Yeah, really good return gank, though, from Membung, knowing that Theatrics wasn't bot anymore. Tried to gank, and it was failed, so good opportunity, and really, really nice to see that.
I agree. It's really good for Membung to start getting better. But here's the problem. You gotta start feeding your Draven, man. I know it's really early, but you gotta get that Draven built up. You gotta get him big. You gotta get that money. You know, Draven's all about, as soon as he starts getting his items, he starts becoming a menace in lane. Like the really big bully that you're so used to seeing with like the Tyler 1, you know. There's people who main Draven. But, Theatrics.
Nah, Theatrics isn't going to die to wolves. Very close, though.
Taking low, just making sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, little risky, but, you know, nonetheless.
But yeah, you know, if they can start to get kills onto their Draven and start to get him his adoration stacks and get him built up, he will be a force to be reckoned with in bot lane. And no matter how well you play Sivir or how well you play Thresh, a fed Draven can 1v5. And I hate to say that, because it's like, oh, Draven's like, if you're a Draven one trick, you're toxic. It's like, well, maybe that's true for some people. Some of them are reformed. Reformed Tyler 1.
Hey.
But at the same point, yeah, you're looking at it. Oh,
Oh wow, the root coming in here
there it is.
for Ganglion as 3 saplings are going to do some damage here. Big skirmish here coming up top. Hillary Clinton looking for the fight though. Solo though, popping health pots. Is it going to be enough? Ganglion so low on mana though. And
Good.
No one dies. Classic.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, You're seeing a Maokai, you don't think of Maokai as like as your skirmisher. You're getting in there and bullying the other laner. You think of Maokai as just like, I'm gonna just throw my things in the hat and just.
Uh-oh. Speaking of Maokai here, Hillary Clinton gonna flash right into the Evelynn, who again was completely stealth here. We have the Nocturnal coming in onto the Sivir, who flashes away and takes the Lantern out, but is feared. Draven looking for the autos here, catching the axes. Is it gonna be enough for the heal coming in? But he gets hooked
Jirachi,
and dies.
man. What was really impressive about that play, and there's actually something most people probably saw it, but you saw Jirachi spell shield the initial damage from Menbung coming in and ulting. So he avoided the initial base damage that comes from Nocturnal, which I think is about 250, 300 maybe. So he's like, I don't know how much health he lived with. It looked like maybe he had two-thirds health left. Had that hit and that damage landed, he probably would have been a much better incentive for them to probably stay on that a little bit tighter in terms of following it up.
Yeah, I completely agree here. And going off of that, we have a top lane fight here. The ult coming in from Silas, actually. Maokai is going to disengage. And I got to say, you're definitely right. That spell shield was what saved Jirachi.
And let's start to look at some basic items. Oh, hang on. All burn mid lane.
Yeah, Flesh looking for the ult, but it wasn't enough damage here.
But yeah, if we start to look at the fundamental item builds, we already see, Jirachi already has that BF sword, already has,
top lane fight here. Maokai all coming in, not going to stun him though. Theatrics looking for Hillary Clinton, who's able to just run out of the Maokai ult, excuse me. Well played from Hillary Clinton. Draven going to get hooked again and walk into a thresh wall. Getting slapped again. Not looking good here.
Listen, all I'm going to say, man, you see Slaga? Slaga's doing what we said. Just keep it up. Do what you did last game. Do it again. And we're seeing it here. You have that versatility to play champions. Oh, BM.
The BM coming in.
Reported.
No BM is going to be tolerated, whether they're joking or not. But yeah, Thorn go in on the Jirachi, try to get them to stop getting the plate here, but it's not going to be enough here.
I know, another good spell shield by Jirachi. He's been on point with his spell shields this game. I mean, I don't know much about Jirachi Sivir, but it looks pretty clean to me. Especially when you're hitting these very last minute spell shields, It's as simple as click the E button, but you gotta think, some of these reaction times for the ability from the ability cast to when it goes at you, you can see the orange charging, but are you gonna be able to react enough? Oh, we got something about it.
And it looks like, Theatrics coming in for another kill onto Piper. Piper now, 12 minutes in the game, 0-4. Just, he's definitely getting targeted here from the one-trick ponies here, and that's going to actually also give him first tower here. The one-trick ponies here are already up 6k gold 12 minutes into the game. Insane.
Yeah, that's rough, especially when you start to get these late game carries. Sivir's one of the people that does scaling. It's gonna, when it gets to late game, it's gonna be ridiculous. Oh, we got some stuff top lane.
Yeah, TP coming in. Maokai eating all the damage. Not really, you know, nothing new to report there. Maokai.
Maokai being Maokai.
Yeah, Maokai doing Maokai things with his wet noodle. And
The
then
wet noodle
fight.
contest.
Oh, and it looks like Clumsy might be going down here. Flash from Oriana here, who's going to pop the stopwatch to avoid the Ornn ult. Heal coming in. Oh my god, he's able to kill Clumsy. I didn't even see that happen. Beatrix coming in with ultimate, getting the double kill onto the Nocturne and the Ornn here. OTP is up 11 kills. What the?
What is that? 11 kills and 8k gold.
Oh my god! It's just there. It's wow. I'm blown away with the early lead they got.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You see, you know, unfortunately they've been targeting bot lane and a little bit of mid lane. You know, you see Veigar 0-2. You see the bot lane duo is a combined 0-7-2. You know, they don't even have 2 kills. Both of them just participated in the one, but it's so rough to see a team, you know, just gets so shut down so early on. It makes it so hard to just be like, for them to come back with this early. Something interesting I want to talk about. If we look at the itemization, Silas has about 2 lost chapters.
Oh wow!
I don't know. You know, part of me thinks, you know, the mana part of that is really good for the mana hungry shit. You know, everything scales off AP. But what 2 items you have? Morello that builds off of Lost Chapter, and Luden's builds off of Last. Luden's builds off of Last Chapter, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So maybe he's going for a Luden's and a Morello, but you know, he might be thinking long game. You know, this is what he wants. Oh,
and Membone gonna be caught out here in his own jungle. Oh, just kidding. Veigar able to protect him with a baby cage that zones Theatrix off. Theatrix still looking as OTP is gonna collapse onto, oh my god, 3 flashes being blown here. Hilary Quinn ulting with the Thresh ult here. Again, 3-0 for the side of OTP. Now they're up 14 kills instead of 11.
10k gold, man. You're down 10. Yeah, well, actually 11. You're right.
Yeah.
Good night, man. Like, this is gonna be so rough on the end of the Bung and the Restless. It's so hard to come back from a deficit like of this magnitude. You know, the only death on. You go. No, all you, man. Take the floor.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, not only is it just like on paper hard to come back from this, it's also mentally extremely difficult to come back from something like this from a lead so big. I mean, they have to hope that OTP makes a mistake here, but we saw last game in a similar situation. OTP was able to hold their own, not get too kill hungry, and not go for anything you know, silly or too aggressive. So I think it's going to be really difficult here for the Bung and the Restless to pull out of this situation. But who knows? I mean, it's still anybody's game, I guess. But
I think that's I mean, it's entire, you know, until the game's over, it's anyone's game. But you know, I want to talk. Let's go back to the bot lane. You know, I keep going back to this. You see Sivir with the IE, the Phantom Dancer, and Berserker Grease. That's you know, 2 really big items, and Draven just got Bloodthirst. You know, Bloodthirst is important. It's gonna try and do a better job of keeping him. You can't be kept alive if Sivir's just smacking you in the face. You know, with enough attack speed, enough crits. You're not gonna be alive, especially because what IE is now 250%. Oh,
wait a minute! The Thresh hook landing on the Hilary Quinn. However, the double ultimate coming in here for Ornn. Now Raven's gonna get hooked and go down to Jirachi. It's just so. I mean, they are literally just walking around the Bung and the Restless jungle looking for picks and just eating them right up. Draven and Silas going down. you know, they're just so squishy just because of how far behind they are. You know, there's nothing else they can really do. Theatrics here looking for the kill onto Ornn. Theatrics gonna Zonius here to try to mitigate some damage. He has like a 800 gold bounty on him. Don't really want to give that up for nothing here. Rift being popped. I mean, this is, you know, it's gonna be hard. I mean, Rift here is gonna really pop that inhibitor tower. Draven getting hooked again. Oh, and
here we go.
Gangwian going in on Piper here, who's gonna have to flash away. I mean, can the Bug and the Restless really get out of this situation? I mean, bot inhib is gonna be down. Gangwian's looking for it. Clumsy goes down to the Ori ultimate. Ornn goes down as well. Silas is almost dead. I mean, it might be game here. Membung looking for his kill on the Thresh, but. I don't know.
It's gonna be rough, man. This is
not game yet here. Piper looking for some autos on the Theatrics. Can't find them though. They're in check right now. Is that how you think of League, like a chess-like game, or?
That's a good analogy.
Nice, yeah. Do you care to elaborate, or just right? Yeah, definitely.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think they have to pop all of the bounties at least once and get a Baron, and they might have a chance. You know, like it's a bad spot to be in. You know, and we've all been in it before, and it sucks, but it is what it is.
I mean, it tilts you off the face of the earth in games like this, like especially in solo queue. You know, whatever lane you're in, like you're like if you're even having a somewhat dominant performance, and the rest of your team just like feeds. You get a game like this, and you're just like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And you just kind of, you're like, well, sometimes life screws you when you get this, and it's okay.
Yep.
And you just got to queue back up.
You know, like I said before in the first game, this is, week one. This is where you still test things out. This is where you learn how to play. Flesh flashing, looking for Clumsy here, and gets him with the Ori ball. Ouch. A lot of damage coming out from Flesh here, and I think they're going to look for Baron. But like I was saying, I think, you know, it's week one. It's totally fine to go 0-2, you know. All the teams are still trying to figure out their chemistry. They're still trying to figure out how to play, you know, what comps work for them, what comps don't. So maybe week two can be totally different, you know, you never know.
Right, I think the best example of that is I'm a really big fan of the LCS, and I love watching Cloud9. You know, we can talk about last split, like last season. Cloud9 was at the bottom of the standings, you know, absolute garbage. Came back and be the only North American team to make it to semifinals. So I'm not saying anything, but we can see the Bung and the Reckless via Cloud9 go, you know, yeah, make it to PMA LCS one. The most important.
Oh my god. We need to expand. Teams can come from non-brothers. Oh, that'd be pretty dope.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
That'd be fun.
It
would make
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
That is true. That is well. He missed one earlier, but it's still an incredibly well played game by Slot. And you know, can't help but like praise the support well enough for what he is. Doing so well. You know, just feeling like he's in his natural.
Yeah, looking for some defensive stats as well as the passive of, not dying every 5 minutes might be what they're looking for here as GA saves him. Literally right there. Oh, flash hook coming in on the Silas who just gets melted. Membung goes down. GA wasn't enough here. 3 members left. Looks like
that
Piper
was
is
a good
gonna live.
engage by Zororudo. That was a really good Ornn play. Unfortunately, there just was no support behind him.
Oh no, Piper getting hooked again. GG
Pentakill.
WP boys.
Hey, this is an incredibly dominant week 1 performance so far from OTP. And we didn't even get the chance to Death sentence is a point and click ability.
Ooh, looking at the graph.
God, chat's right. Is death sentence is death sentence a point and click? These are very important questions. Yeah, but based on how Slaga was playing, it kind of was a point and click. Hit like I would say almost 100%. I saw him miss 2, maybe 3.
Guys.
But
yeah, I was just about to
Oh
say.
my
I mean,
gosh.
Jesus.
that's
Oh my God.
that's bananas, dude. That's absolutely bananas to see, especially a Thresh. God. Chat, you got. Yeah, absolutely.
Still very, very, very good playing. Laga. All right, I have the poll ready. Bear, I don't know if did you make one?
Hey Bear, just as a
Cool.
side note, I don't think everyone can hear you. So I don't know if that's something that's being monitored, but chat's saying we can't hear the streamer. So there's this huge thing, like this huge pause of nothing while we listen to you talk, which I have no problems with. But chat's right, kind of weird. No worries, man. Basically, what we were talking about, if you guys for chat, you guys can kind of catch on to it was Slaga. That's all you need to know. That was absolutely a banana games from Slaga. You know, it's really hard to see a really good like Thresh, especially with his nerf in the 9.4 patch. Hey chat, can you hear?
How about now? I think they can now. Yeah, they definitely can now. It doesn't matter anymore. It's over.
It's over.
Game over. It's done.
Hey, they can hear you.
Let me add a text to this.
Man, that was a good series. You know, a really good first game. A very well balanced until the snowball started kicking in. And the second game, you just see OTP take off and just run with it. So it made it really hard. You know, to like I was. Y'all heard me. Game 1, I was all for the OTP protect the ADC comp. This time, this was just we're gonna dominate you performance. We're not even gonna slow down our roll. We're just gonna roll with it. Go.
Yeah. I think, who do you guys give MVP to this game?
Man, I'm gonna say it again. I think this entire series belongs to Slaga. Like, when you have the hard engage to get your AD ahead, get him snowballing as hard as Slaga got Jirachi going with very good plays. Also theatrics coming in with some really good ganks. But at the end of the day, a lot of their fights came around Slaga hitting one of his machine gun hooks. Just go, 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 and he never let up. He was, unrelentless in how well he was playing this entire series. So series MVP, Slaga. Game 1, Slaga. Game 2, Slaga. Everything, Slaga.
Yeah, gotta agree with you on that. I think Slaga has my vote again. Just knowing how, when to throw the hook out, and I mean, ultimately it was just, it all went back to those mind games, like of always landing the hook, regardless of how Piper juked it. Really, again, unfortunate. The straw poll results are showing that Slaga is in the lead right now. However, there's only 7 votes in. If you're watching, there's 20 of you. Please vote in the straw poll. Here it is.
I should probably vote,
You did watch the game. You could definitely vote, I believe. Please take a vote.
Can you link the poll again? I
just did. Here it is.
Sorry.
Either way, you see, all of the people on that list are very well, it's the entire team from One Trick Pony, but
Thanks.
Yep.
Slaga doing what Slaga does, Ganwei, and holding his own in the top lane against a Silas, putting down the damage, putting the pressure to push him back, doing that kind of thing. It's doing him, and then we see Flesh in the mid lane, putting out some serious damage on Oriana. So either any of these were really good choices for that. So that just makes it really hard. But I think for the overall and the impact he had, give it to Slaga.
Yeah, and like I said, I agree with that. Bear, who do you give MVP to?
I gave it to Slaga.
Nice.
Close second was Jirachi and Theatrics, though.
I'll agree with that. I think both of them played incredibly well.
I wasn't watching each lane close enough to see who had the best clicks, but obviously it looks like the best if you're hitting all the hooks. But
yeah,
who knows, It could have been
on him,
slightly mistimed hooks. You could have missed some that we didn't see, but at the same time, you hit them when they counted, so that's all that mattered.
Yep. I think at this point we should drop down to player of the game. So I'll drop down to player of the game 2.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
There he is.
Hey.
What up?
Let's see. Alright, looks like I think Slaga has it. So Slaga, get your freaking support button here.
Oh, is it just... Oops.
Hey, GG, man.
Hello.
Hey, GG.
Hey, GG, man. Well
GG,
played.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if your captain wants to come up, that's totally fine too. But yeah, do you guys have any questions for Slaga? I mean,
I do. Man, how was it? You went your game 1, Alistar, one of your signature champs, super clean, and you go to complete Alistar
Oops, I just left.
to a more peel in your thresh.
Ah! I'm trying to get out of this shoutcasting thing so people can't see this shit. Alright, cool.
Oh.
Anyways, but you go from complete contrast of style from Alistar to Thresh. What was going on in comms to pull? What was going up saying, hey, they banned out the Alistar. Who do you want to play? Was it a who do you feel comfortable on? Was it looking at the matchup? What do you think?
I just wanted to play Thresh.
Dude, personal preference is always the way to go.
I mean, I was just like, I could play Pike, but I didn't want to do that, so I played Thresh. I don't know. There's not really any science to it. I just wanted to play someone, and I did.
Yeah, and it. Let me tell you, man, it worked out 100% in your favor. That was
Thank you.
probably, I play support, and
Me too.
definitely the two of the cleanest support games that I've ever had the luxury of watching. So,
I
well
appreciate
done.
that.
Amazing game, dude.
Thank you.
Where's your static shiv?
It was next item.
Oh, true. Followed by IE.
Yeah.
I do want to get to the
I know.
bottom of the double lost chapter. What was going on there with the Silas build? Top lane.
Yeah.
That's not a question for you, but I was just
No,
I'm bringing that
no,
up.
I'll take it. I'll take that question.
Inside the mind of
So-
Hillary.
He really enjoys reading. Building 2 lost chapters just means you get 2 chapters of a book, and
Once upon a time.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
One's the alternate ending.
Dude, don't spoil it.
See, I thought he was trolling. He was doing like, at the end of the game when you're like destined to lose and you sell everything and it's like buy 6 tiers. I thought he was just like, yeah, we're so far behind. I'm just gonna buy 2 books. It's fine.
What?
Oh wait, we're gonna.
So mean.
Can I finish that why new why video?
Please.
Oh my god, let me find it. I like the Phantom Lord one. It's really funny.
Can you actually link them in the chat?
Oh, Link.
The why new why.
You don't want me to just show it?
Dude,
I mean, you can do both. I
Alright.
just,
Yeah, I can
oh,
link it.
champ. Why new why?
While Bear's whipping that spicy video up, Grant, I gotta ask, Flaga, I gotta ask, what is your champ pool? What does it look like? Is it really only these playmaking engage supports, or do you play all types of supports? Give me the rundown.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I can tell you one thing. I'm just gonna tell you. Yeah, I play everything.
Okay.
I definitely have a preference for engage supports, but I will just fill my role. I'm not really as competitive as other people, so I just kind of do something useful, and it works out sometimes.
Hey, that's a good way to live, man. I feel like, you just kind of do your role, and then, usually it works out, and yeah. It's nice.
Yep.
It's probably a calming way to play League as well, I bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty.
Not to cut you off, I want to roll this video. It's
No,
kind of
fine,
funny.
Nick. This is your stream. I'm just a guest.
Welcome. Be quiet. Watch this and laugh.
Everyone go follow I Wanna Was a Good Day on twitch.tv.
Follow PML LCS. Subscribe.
If you have
Support
Twitch
Symphonia.
Prime, drop your Twitch Prime to PMA LCS. We would
Jesus.
greatly appreciate it. Also,
Subscribe to the Johns.
Have you ever heard
Subscribe to Pootie Pie.
my favorite saxophone streamer C Van Lowell? Everyone please go like and follow and Twitch Prime subscribe to C Van Lowell. I repeat, twitch.tv C Van Lowell. That's my personal channel. I play there all the time. And it's incredible. It's a good time. I hear that I might decide to do something special for my, I don't know how many subscriber giveaway, but I hear that Bear has cut pineapple before, but I might decide to cut a watermelon. So if you are interested in learning how to cut a watermelon like a pro, please tune into twitch.tv cvanlol. I repeat, twitch.tv cvanlol. Not a sellout, by the way.
Oh no. Dude,
Subscribe to
that's fine.
Phantom Lord. Whatever happened to Phantom Lord?
Did you get banned?
I saw him get like 300k viewers, and then he just like fell off the face of the earth.
Dude, is he like a Shinshin?
He's just he yells really loud, but it's hilarious because his energy is great. It's like pre-Tyler 1, but Tyler 1's a little more bitchy.
Oh
So
my
you guys
god,
got
it's
any more
Tyler.
questions for me, or am I good?
Oh yeah, we got more questions coming. That was just intermission like video.
Cool.
This is going off the rails. Classic PMA.
Who's the? Is there another? Is that it? Is that player
I
game?
think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anybody in the chat have a question for me? Please. I'm lonely. I'd like to talk.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the game? What are your thoughts on the whole series?
On the whole series?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a tough
that,
question.
I thought that my team played really well. You guys are giving me a lot of credit, but my team.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of communication. It seemed like there was really crisp comms, I would like to say, between like Gonwin and Theatrics. Very quick rotations on the counter invades.
I'm gonna give my boy Stu a big shout out because he's currently like learning top lane, but he's been really responsive, really good at just understanding how to play top lane and working with Adam in getting some good plays, rotating when he needs to, understanding where he needs to be. Because in contrast from other games that we've played where sometimes we can overextend, Stu has really stepped up a lot and has sort of like fit a really needed spot in our team. So big props to him. Big props to Flesh for doing things. And Adam made me burn my flash one time. And,
It's funny because he's talking about that in chat now.
Yeah, Adam, thank you for that. I appreciate you and your terrible ganks. And Rich, just keep right clicking. By the way, the Vayne Penta didn't count.
Sad.
Yikes.
Well, I believe that's it.
Is that gonna do it for us here, man?
I'm Joe.
That is it.
Biscuithead Storino. Joined with me is Matt and Bear Jr.
Fuck you, the Vayne Penta counted, you bitch.
Why is Rich here? Oh God. Okay. Bear,
Security?
just cut it.
Security?
Stream Bear.
I needed to know.
All right, we're cutting it.